Welcome to Mr. Giant Reacts a ting, a ting, a ting. I'm Mr. Giant all year and I'm back. I'm back. I've been gone for about 3 weeks. Took a little break there and ting, you know what I mean, for a minute. And then I got sick. Then I thought, I'm 100%. But then apparently, when you have this bug that's going around, there's another set of after effects, I guess, exhaustion. But I'd come home and crash out, you know what I mean? I'd come home from work and just crash out. Just did not have the energy, but I've got the energy back now. So let's go ahead and YouTube and Simmer watch this Fred Dibnah joint here called How to Remove the Top of a Chimney Stack. Love me some Fred Dibnah. You know, I mean, let's watch this man. This man is quite intriguing, or was quite intriguing, and I wish more people were like him. Let's go.
Spring brought Fred another book, a £4,500 contract that would keep his family and leave a margin for further work on his engine.
This particular job is sort of a bit upsetting to me because it's like the last spinning mill in Bolton with a proper chimney, you know, and I'm going to wreck it. All that beautiful fancy work around the top, I've got to take all of that off and lower it down to the ground, you see. And this isn't quite as simple as just knocking bricks off top of a chimney. Here, there's no room at all, you know, and I've got to lower it all down in buckets about 100 weight at once, you see. You know, I'd very much like to mend it and make it, you know, glorious again for another long period, but really it's redundant. Nobody loves it no more. Nobody wants it anymore, and they've no bloody use for it because, you know, they've only got a toy boiler down at the bottom.
Man.
You know, when I first started climbing chimneys, there were quite a lot of places on coal. I even had the great pleasure of working on one or two where they actually still shoveled it on by hand, and all the black foul smoke used to come out. But that stuff, you know, it used to come out at top, and all the gutters in the immediate neighbourhood and all the year's lace curtains rotted away. But this blue stuff from the oil makes you cough and splutter worse than capstan full strength. It's a bit like putting your mouth around somebody's exhaust pipe, you know, up there, like, not very nice.
You know, he seemed to be someone who he seemed to be sort of a loner. I mean, when he's demolishing those chimneys, there's a lot of people around him. But when he's actually building stuff or, you know, taking care of stuff on the chimney and he has to go up there, he's by himself. And I guess that's also predominant in the fact that he loved to work on those steam engines, and he seems to be doing that by himself also. So he seemed to be a guy that likes his solitude to a certain degree. You know what I mean? I watched a video with him where they went, him and his family went to the beach and he went off to do a job. You know, and even with his interactions with his family, it's kind of quiet, you know what I mean? He seems to be like a real quiet type person, judging from the videos. He doesn't seem to be all rowdy and, you know, making a big fuss about anything. Another thing that amazes me on there about this is how simple it looks, but we know that it's not simple because his life is in his, you know, is in the balance when he's climbing up there. Yeah, just a small gust could blow him off of there, you know, and a pretty strong gust. So, you know, man, that is some bravery right there.
The other epic thing we did about climbing chimneys, you know, I was criticised for saying, you know, I had a few pints before I climbed up. But, you know, I'd like to say that, sort of, you want to try this bloody job sober, you know.
Did he just say he had a few pints before he climb up? Dude, I'm 7 feet 1 and I could barely keep my equilibrium if I drink like a mouthful of beer. I mean, I wouldn't say that I'm a lightweight drinker. You know what I mean? I just don't drink, so I can't imagine drinking and doing anything, especially like this. I wouldn't be able to concentrate. I get real hyper. I also get what you call liquid courage, so I'd be up there swinging and acting a fool, you know what I mean? And if I'm not mistaken, he said he knocked back a few pints and thing, and he's climbing up there. That makes it even more amazing that he's doing this up there.
Yeah, if I've had a couple of pints of beer, I don't, think I'm King Kong, like sort of thing. Take it a little bit easier, and more cautious. The thing is that once you've got up that first bloody ladder, you've only got to make one wrong move and you're dead. Them boards, there's great gaps in them, you could put one foot through the space and not even fall off, but smash your bloody leg in two pieces and then you'd feel a bit of a fool. Well, fire brigade's no good because the ladder's not long enough. Somebody would have to come and rescue you with an helicopter, which is a bit of a look. We can't have any of that, can we? When you've had a pint or two and you're stuck up on top of a big factory chimney and sort of the calls of nature become imminent, you can either have a go down the middle or over the edge, whereby they think it's raining in the next field. One instance that comes to mind where we had this bucket full of cement water and kept having a go in this. And then at the end of the day, we decided to throw it off, pitch it out, over the side of the ship, you see. There's a bloke at the bottom with a magnificent bright red Alfa Romeo sports car. And when we came down, it was summertime, and all these beautiful red motor car were covered with white cement urinated spots all over it, dry and looked very well in the sun, you see.
Oh.
This contraption I sort of invented myself purely through watching the steeplejacks of 1940 and 50. One famous firm from Manchester would arrive and just commandeer a skip out the mill and put 4 ropes, one on each corner, and they literally pull the damn thing up by hand and put as many bricks in as they thought were sort of necessary, and then lower it down, And then I saw an improvement on that, 2 milk churns on a similar sort of setup that we've got here, but you've still got to lower the one down, sort of just let it come down at 2 miles an hour, which is took 5 minutes for the bloody thing to get from the top to the bottom. And one day it dawned on me that if you had a brake drum on the haulage system somewhere, you could control the thing yourself. Mine, the brake's on all the time. And when the can's full of bricks, which amounts to about 100 weight, I just lift up the lever and down it goes and the emptier comes up, you see. And the door down the bottom knocks the catch and now come the bricks, and as long as we can keep it going all day, we're in business.
Wow. That would definitely be a sight to see. I understand why people went and stood around and watch him do this, because this is, of course, too, it's not something people would have been seeing a lot at the time, because those chimneys were being taken down, all those big chimneys.
you get sort of rather ideas of grandeur, you know. You sort of look down on all these humble rows of little houses and sort of, you know, it makes me glad that, you know, I'm up here and not having to open my front door and go inside this bloody place, you know, instead of being free like a bird.
Now he said free like a bird. I'm telling you, the tallest thing I've climbed was a coconut tree, 40, 50 feet up. I didn't feel too free up there. I was scared, but it's something that I wanted to do, and this is more sturdy than the coconut tree, because when that trade winds come through off that beach, that tree goes woo, and that is the weirdest feeling on the planet. You know what I mean? Maybe that's why I'm scared of heights, because, you know, climbing coconut trees and they're moving and stuff. Nah, no.
Like, I often think that, you know, my sort of lot or life is, you know, it's more exciting and varied than most people's. You know, they never, you know, sort of have anything exciting, you know, unless they're having a bloody strike or something, you know, sort of like steeplejacking. And that's one thing that, you know, that appealed to me, because I think basically I'm lazy, you know, like sort of a job where some days when it rains I'm quite happy because I can go home and do something on my engine, you see. Whereas if I were tied to a machine in a factory or an office, you know, you'd be, you know, like watching the bloody clock all day. People say, are you not bored knocking all them bricks off? And, well, the answer is, like, no, really, because the job's so reasonably simple that you can sort of carry on doing it, and you've part of your mind's conscious for the safety part of it.
Yeah.
The other part, you can, like, wander away to more pleasant things, you know, like mending steam engines.
Hey, you let it wander away to more pleasant things because you're used to being up there. You know, if you go up there nervous, accidents may happen and thing, you know what I mean? Anyway, man, y'all, thank you for watching this with me, and I'm back. I feel rejuvenated. Everything is airy, like we say on the islands and all of that, you know what I mean? I'll leave other videos so you could go watch them in the cards here and up on top, you know what I mean? Just click on it and watch more stuff with me. I enjoy watching the stuff here, knowing that some people are watching it with me, all right? And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe and hit the notification button so you know when I put out more videos. And yeah, I'm going back to my same old schedule, so we back in business. You all take care of each other, all right? Cool runnings.